In this video we're going to look at why theory is nice but data is king. And you're sort of likely to be banging your head against the wall a little bit confused at why all of a sudden, after all these modules talking about best practice and theory, I'm now saying that data is actually king. You see, as human beings we all love stories. It's just the way we're wired. We're meaning creating machines. We're always looking for why things have happened, the meaning behind things. And again, this is another evolutionary trait where when we were living out in the wild and something bizarre or unusual happened, we had to draw meaning from it so that we could quickly understand whether it was a danger or a threat to us or not. And now we live in society and civilization. It's a little bit different. That meaning creating machine can be a little bit harmful because it's too quick to create a meaning sometimes in scenarios where if we pay attention to the data we may find there's a better theory or a better practice. No matter how informed a story is, reality is often very different. And this is why there are physicists still creating models of the universe to understand the universe, because more data is coming out and there's more questions and theories have to get updated and changed on the regular. I mean, imagine if you're a child and you only ever saw The Lion King, the picture on the left, and you saw that lions and warthogs, they were the best of friends because you watched that movie. And you just watched that movie and watched it, and then you grew up and that was your only impression of the relationship between a lion and a warthog. And then you went to Africa on safari expecting to see this wonderful friendship, and the first thing you saw was the picture on the left, and you kept on seeing it. You kept on seeing lions eating warthogs, and they're not the best of friends. Would you stick with your theory from The Lion King, or would you go with the data and change your theory? I know which one I would be going with for my own safety. So what happens then? What happens when you've spent hours learning theory to create this perfect campaign, and then you switch it on, but nothing happens? Well, don't panic. I have been in this situation many times, and it's a good place to be. My friend, this is a very good thing indeed, because now you're paying for data, and data is good. It provides an opportunity for you to test your theories and then make decisions based on your results and adjust those theories and then try again. And this is how we can create optimized campaigns which bring the best revenues and have the best results for us. In fact, I would go as far as to say that a campaign that performs poorly to begin with is better than one that's successful. Because when people have a successful campaign, they don't tend to test and optimize it that much, so they don't know if it is actually as successful as they think it is. And also, when that campaign drops off, people can think that they must be doing something wrong and they're likely to give up sooner. However, when you have a campaign that doesn't perform and you're paying data and the results are not coming in, and then you can see when you start to make changes, which changes are the correct changes to make, and then you can start to develop more informed opinions and work scientifically with your campaign to optimize it to get the best results. Now, we're going to talk about optimization in more detail in a later module. I just want to give you an overview, a basic 4-step optimization plan, so you have the idea as you're going through the next modules. So number 1, start with the theory and use it to create ideas, but also create some opposing ideas to the theory, some wildcards. Number 2, test the ideas by launching them and buying data. And when you have enough data, analyze that data, create new tests based on the information, and then go again. And then step 4, keep repeating steps 1 to 3 until you have a successful campaign. And even then, keep optimizing, because things will change, campaigns will drop off, and there'll be new and better ways to increase the performance of a campaign. And that's it for this module. In this module, we've discussed the theory behind native ad best practice and how you can use that theory to create world-class native ad content. And then we've also looked at how data is king. And whereas theory is nice, only data can really lead you to the best performing successful campaigns.